to Bitcoin Podcast. The only one that's making your money is you. Listen to the Bitcoin Podcast. So hold on and listen to the Bitcoin Podcast.
Hey, everybody!
Damn.
Welcome to this episode of the Bitcoin Podcast. Yes. I'm the host that talks first, and my name is Dimitri.
I'm host number 2, Dr. Corey Petty. What's up?
And I'm host number 3, Jesse.
That's right. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to the colder side of the crypto pillow. If you never experienced the colder side of the pillow, then you're not living. Every time when I'm sleeping, I wake up, I turn that pillow over, and ooh, just caresses.
You know they have
my
pillows
spirit.
that are like they stay cold for a while
It's
longer.
not the same. It's not the same.
Okay.
You got to move it. It's got to be. You got to come from warmth into cold. That's what makes it.
It's got.
Okay.
Yep, it's got to go from the warmth of your spirit and then cool your spirit down. That whole cool sleeping situation. That's, I don't know. It's for weirdos, I think.
Hey, D, why is your screen so
just-
green? Is your background green?
Yeah, my
Looking at
Google
green.
background is green up there at the top. Do you want me to move that?
That's
There we
better.
go.
That's better.
Now I don't know what we're talking about because I usually read the title. So, what are we going to talk about, guys? No, I'm kidding. So yeah, today we're talking about some stuff, man. There's been some action. There's been crypto action. I guess the first thing we can talk about is USDT, the largest stablecoin by a while. I think it's the largest by quite a bit. No longer going to be accepted in Europe. Done. Mika out. Gone. No longer can you buy USDT at an exchange. It's over with for now. Which is crazy because I think somewhere on this internet I have a short of Tether. And I'm really hoping that I can find out where I did that at. So I can make sure that I keep that open and make sure that I haven't lost all my money. It wasn't a lot of money. But I did short Tether. I was like, man, I feel like it's going to lose its peg. So I shorted it. We're going to see how that goes. But
What is Micah e-money?
Mika? Is it called Micah? I thought it was Mika.
Micah? Micah.law. What are e-money tokens? There's like some authorization basically. So I was reading about why. And it says USDT was delisted from EU exchanges because Tether chose not to seek Micah, however to say, MICA, e-money authorization. Coinbase moved in December 2024, Crypto.com, Binance, and Kraken by March 35th, 2025. So like basically like there's an authorization that you have to get in order to maintain regulatory compliance, and Tether chose not to do it. I wonder why.
I don't know, but I know that they're going to have to get it real soon because that just doesn't make any sense. They make so much money. Like they're going to get it.
You can hold it, receive it, sending it, or swapping it on chain. What changed is that MICA A licensed exchanges, which are Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, Crypto.com, can no longer offer USDT trading pairs to customers in the European Economic Area. So basically, like you can't use it within trading pairs on exchanges.
Which also means you can't buy it, which means that like you'd have to get it somewhere else. But like who's going to like the off markets to get stables? You got any of them stables, baby?
This guy,
Oh, where you get your stables?
I don't use exchanges.
You use the straight P2P, huh?
Well, I use decentralized exchanges. I only use a centralized exchange to go from fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. Ever.
You know what the symbol for P2P should be? It should be two fingers like this touching, but the thumbs make it a P.
I think that is too close to two penises.
No, what do you mean? P2P, baby. P2P.
He's trying to make the.
I think that would be
docking
more like
symbol.
that would be more like this. Anyways, I didn't know you go straight P2P, man. Are you worried about catching something?
No, I just don't. I'm into it.
Just go raw P2P like that every day?
Raw dog it. Raw dog P2P docking even.
Oh my god, Jesse, what about you, man? Are you going raw P2P
do.
out there?
I've done it, yeah. For large sums of money, yeah.
I've done it.
For large sums of money.
I have done it, but not for super large sums of money. I usually
You're
go
cheap.
P2P
You're a
with.
cheap P2P person.
Dude, I'm not going raw P2P with a large sum of money.
I guess you're not worth it.
No way.
I hold myself to high standards. I'm not doing it for a low amount of money.
Whatever.
This
I don't like
sounds
this joke
so gay.
anymore. I don't like this joke anymore. No. I guess it's not all that bad. I guess if you're still out there doing P2P things with your P2P bros and girls, then it's not that much of a big deal, quite honestly. It's just like, oh, there's the regulated fools doing regulated things, as Jesse likes to point out quite frequently. Like, oh, look at those guys following those silly rules. Let's go on to the next thing. Open Standard USD announced that they will be doing an announcement, and then after that announcement, we'll be doing an unveiling. I don't know, man. Seems kind of wild. But I did a little bit of reading up on my lunch.
In the group chat about this. What is this? Can you go into this? What is this?
Yeah, so like 100. I can go into this. Let me get my green screen back up. Apparently, my laptop's all green. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it's showing up green in my glasses. I think it's a reflection thing. But let me see.
Who's the
here.
one viewer? Oh, we have 2 viewers now. Look at that.
BlackRock and Google join payments and crypto firms.
There's more than that. Leave a comment in the chat if you want to get
BlackRock,
praise.
Visa, Stripe, Google, Coinbase, DBS.
Oh, it's way more than that. Hold on. I have like a whole listing of them. Give me a second. Let me find it.
Joe put that picture.
I don't know what I did with it.
I can hear my voice. D. Am I coming through you or Jesse?
I don't think it's anybody coming through me. I got earbuds in.
Mute yourself.
Say something again.
All right. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. It's coming through one of you.
Let me check
I'm gonna
my
mute
stuff.
myself.
D. Mute yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
Yeah, it's
myself.
not me. It's not me. I just muted myself.
All right. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Definitely D. Turn your shits down. You like amping them things?
No, I don't think it's that. It might be something else. No?
I don't know.
Are
you think we figured it out after over 10 years of doing this? You're muted, so you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah, you're muted.
I said they change every time. You know audio settings. They like move around on you.
It's like the sock gnomes that steal your socks.
Yes, dude. They just like move around. You're like, you go back into it. Look, my mic got turned on to oblivion somehow. I don't know how. I don't change it.
OpenUSD will return the majority of reserve-generated revenue to participants that adopt and distribute the stablecoin, retaining only a small management fee to fund operations. In addition, it will eliminate minting and redemption fees and place governance under an independent company owned collectively by ecosystem participants. This sounds terrible.
Yeah. It removes yield.
And just all right, so all the big companies are going to control our money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
but they said the words open standard, so it's okay.
Yep, exactly.
This is like open AI.
anything.
This is it's the same fucking thing. They just use the word open because it sounds good, and it's not.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they're gonna go public one day, and then they're gonna IPO on the open standard, and they're gonna take all that money, and they're
I'm
gonna
reading
exit.
cryptobriefing.com. And it says the project follows a report earlier this month that major payments companies Stripe, Visa, MasterCard are nearly launched. Coinbase evaluating stablecoins have become a strategic focus for global payment firms. The market is valued at approximately 307 billion, with Tether accounting for 184 billion per CoinGecko. Not so much anymore. This must be an old thing. Industry players have accelerated their investments in the past year. Stripe acquired Bridge for $1.1 billion. MasterCard purchased BVNK and is expanding its continuous stablecoin settlement capabilities. And Visa has widened its settlement pilot to 9 blockchain networks. So D, all your worst nightmares are coming true from the years of doing this podcast, where we've just made a worse boss. Like all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, this is the inevitable, but you try, you know? When
You
you're
heard it here
young-
first, boys and girls. It's,
You know, when you're
look at the
young
nuts, you know.
and you're punk rock and you think that things can be good in this world, you try and you're like, yeah, Bitcoin, like it's definitely better. Like crypto is way better. Everybody should use it. And then, then you start to realize the nasty habits of humanity where they're like, well, I can't have you win and me lose. So I'm going to just not like Bitcoin because of that reason only. And you're like, what do you mean? It's like, if you got in on this and we all get in on this quickly, then the system gets better. And they're like, yeah, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to sit over here and take an L. And then while you're taking W's, I'm just going to be mad at you because you're winning. And that is like basic human nature. And that is what has happened in the, 2012 to 14 years. So since I started in crypto, I've watched as humanity adopted it and the just raw human behaviors. And then within crypto in and of itself, it's speed running humanity at a record pace. Like there's tribalism.
I'm going to be such a curmudgeon when I'm older. Like an old man. I'm going to be such a bitter old man.
Yeah. Like I started to look at my pops. Like his response to crypto, his initial response to crypto when I showed him the cool, it's like, it's tech, it's cool, it's tech. And he was like, and he looked at it and he was like, but it's money. And I was like, yeah, but that's what's cool about it. It's future money, baby. And he's like, it's actually kind of not cool at all. And I was like, okay, all right, well, to each his own. And he was like, I was like, you want to help me build a mining rig? He's like, that's pretty cool. We can do that.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. And so like, maybe that is all of the fun of crypto. If you really want to get in on the fun, mine or stake. And then you will be having fun in crypto. Everyone else is just kind of like a secondary symptom of mining and staking.
Maybe.
I think that's too narrow of a way to look at it. Like, because you can still build stuff on top of it. It's just most
Yeah,
people
but if
can't
the
build
miners and
stuff.
stakers don't want to run it,
What are you going to build?
No, I just mean like Ethereum. Like it's still a shitty computer. You can still build stuff on a shitty computer.
That's true.
It's just people have shitty
You
ideas.
can still build a shitty app on a shitty computer.
Yeah, just people have really
Ethereum's
shitty
gonna-
ideas. Or
I
they're
think
just
it's gonna
scamming
turn
people and they
into,
just
like,
scam.
2 million versions of Doom. I'm running Doom on Ethereum, baby. Like,
Run Doom
I
on
just
Shitty
Lego.
don't.
ideas. That's what I'm saying. Like
You
people
can. I
just
saw
gotta
that
do
post.
more.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I don't know, man. This kind of feels like a nail in the coffin situation where this builds the perfect narrative platform for Bitcoin, crypto bad, us money good. See, it's 140 companies, and there's some crypto companies in here too. So obviously, it's good, baby.
It's got
And then-
crypto.com. How could it not be crypto?
Yeah, it's got MetaMask. It's got Coin. It's got everybody, baby.
Coinbase.
It's everybody. It's everybody's favorite crypto, baby. It's crypto without the crypto. You don't have to worry about all those scams, baby. You got to
Man,
worry
it's
about
we're
all
gonna be
that over
such
here.
like back in my day, people when like everything is like stablecoin crypto. Like
Just to
back
get
when
your
stablecoin
Tron
crypto,
tattoo,
we're like
bro.
back in my day, we used real crypto where it was really hard to use. You sent it to nobody all the time. Shit broke. You try to get your friends to use it, and they didn't.
Dude, I remember sending some dinner money to Pole. I sent him like $600 something or $300 something in ETH, but I sent it to the wrong ENS because I spelled his name wrong.
Oh,
I was talking to him today, actually.
Who got that?
Somebody who spelled it that different way. And then I
That's
just sent
perfect.
it again, so it's so stupid.
Somebody got gifted by the crypto fairies, bro, that day. They opened up their wallet. They're like, huh, interesting. Yeah, man, it's hard to see it happen, but it just happens, man. Humans are humans. Like, just there's so much turmoil at Ether, the Ethereum Foundation, and then the other thing about this open standard is I'm pretty sure it launched either I got really hard by a fake Twitter post by Solana themselves, or it's running on Solana. It's not running on, or maybe no, that's two different things. They said it's native to Solana, but I don't really know. Solana did a post that said open standard USD is going to be native.
No, it's
On
native
Solana.
to all the
But that's-
blockchains they're deploying
yeah.
because they're going to deploy it on those specific blockchains. It's like USDC
Exactly.
is native on Algorand. They deployed it on
Was it
Algorand.
say- you were saying in the general channel about
Exactly.
this earlier, like that long ass post. It's like, where was that?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think it's in general. It might be somewhere else. Price talk?
About what?
There's too much shit going on. I'm looking in the Discord.
News, general,
Might
price
be
talk.
news.
But the thing is that what makes it such a
Well, go ahead.
I
Dude.
think what makes it such a last boss is so many infinity minions. You know, when you're getting to the last boss of a video game, let's just call it a beat 'em up side scroller, and you've got to refight all the minions again, and like they just have a little bit less health, but they usually like move a little faster or something, right? And then you get to the last boss, and like they're gonna do it so well. They're gonna launch these crazy products on top of the standard. Products that will feed into the human psyche, that the same psyche that Vegas uses and games on the phone use, and now even real major video games use to get people to pour money into them. They're going to use those Vegas tactics to get people to use their real money inside of their FDIC insured crypto wallet and just drain the people. Just drain them.
So it's all captured.
It's already too late. Like, capture what money? Like, wait.
It's just traditional finance again.
Don't speak too
People
real.
don't have money to steal anyway. So it's like, what the fuck? Money, are they gonna steal it?
Your boy bought
Nobody got money around here.
Yeah.
Your boy bought a
Like, cool, you built the system. You
$15
co-opted the
bag of
system.
coffee.
You co-opted the blockchain, so now you can launch a stablecoin that's centralized that has no yield for users. Nobody has money anyway, so fuck it.
Man. Yeah, so this isn't the crypto podcast you come if you want us to talk like happy, hopium thoughts about crypto. We're way past that.
We've been around here too long. We've been around here way too long for that.
We're the who's that comedian, the bald white guy who just keeps it all the way
Bill Burr?
real? He's from Boston. Yeah, we're the Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
Crypto podcast. So stable coins are getting all this praise because they're pegged to the dollar, which is a dying currency, but you got to somehow flip the currency system every 40 years or so, and you got to do it in a really sneaky, crazy, totalitarian way, and then everybody just kind of forgets about it once they get back into their life. So for us in the US, we've seen it happen twice in the last 80 years. We saw gold standard went away, and then we saw the rise of the credit score system, which was a separate currency system that's been running for a while. But when you're $28 trillion in debt, that road's coming to an end as well. We've even seen that, what was it, the US dollar backed by gold? Then they took gold out of that phrase. And then the US dollar was backed by the full credit and faith of the United States. And now they've taken credit out of that phrase. And it is just
No, you're
the US
forgetting
dollars.
the OPEC
backed by
negotiations
faith.
with Saudi Arabia to have oil denominated in dollars. That was
The
extremely
petrodollar. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
the
So it was
petrodollar.
gold, then petrodollar, and then crazy.
Yeah.
Let credit systems go crazy.
And now it's going to be this new thing, whatever they're cooking up back there, which is why Satoshi.
Yeah, that's got open in the name, so it's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it literally says that Open Standard is a privately owned company that nobody knows who owns, but it's open.
It's a standard.
I just need to make enough money to sip enough alcohol every day to get a good day buzz into
I think
the
that's
night. to go to
that's
sleep.
it. I think that's the dream at this point.
Get
Not
a
retire.
good
Retirement
buzz into
is
sleep.
getting drunk off whiskey every day for the rest of my life, and not have to worry about the rest of the world, and just raising my kids on this fucking farm.
Yeah.
with a nice golden brown
Hey,
buzz.
there was some good news today. I can't be such a Debbie Downer.
I can. Let's go.
Some scientists at this company called Conception grew a egg from stem cells, a human egg, and it perfectly mimicked a human egg from an ovary, a real ovary. That's a big
So we can
deal.
clone humans.
Did they murder it after that?
Jesus, Corey. Jesus, man. They're gonna throw us in jail. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, so we can make it respawn, instant respawn? Is that what they're trying to do? So that was a good
That would be a
deal.
good name of a movie, right? Where
I
they
thought
replace
instant
you
respawn.
with a clone,
Yeah.
right?
They probably already did that already. It's called The Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
It was good.
that was a good movie.
Yeah, good's overstatement. But
I told my wife, I was like, hey, I know, me and you, it's not, we're getting older, my swimmers aren't necessarily Michael Phelps anymore. They're in the leisure pool now. So right around when this tech is,
chlorine.
yeah, I was like, we're going to be wealthy enough to right around when this tech is commercial grade. And hey, we'll just have a baby and give it to our daughter. And our daughter can raise our baby because she doesn't want kids. So she was like, that's a weird thought to have. And I was like, the future is now, baby. The future is now. We can be 60-year-old parents where our daughter raising our child.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But anyways, let's go back to crypto. So there's drama at the ENS, and not to save your drama for your llama kind of drama. People are losing their livelihoods. People are quitting. There's a whole bunch of middle fingers being thrown on the internet. I'm pretty sure Vitalik probably at least said the F word. Yeah, man. I try to stay out of drama. It's been a pretty good moral rule, like a moral imperative of mine is when I see drama, I go the other way. It's saved me a lot of heartache. But as you guys are in the thick of the Ethereum drama, or at least once were, what's going on there? Who's being the biggest biatch?
I don't know anything about what's going on right now in the EF.
Okay, Corey.
Nope. I've been out for 5 weeks, dude. I just got back.
So maybe we shouldn't have titled this show that at all. Then.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about ENS.
ENS.
Oh, ENS. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. My bad. ENS drama.
Ethereum name system.
My bad. Just so many acronyms.
So basically, Nick Johnson just went, I overturned this vote. And then he just, like an adult arm wrestling a small child, just changed the vote.
Gotcha, bitch.
From yes to no.
There's so many tokens. He can just outvote.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he's like Bruce Wayne of ENS.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know about Bruce Wayne, but he has a lot of
Well,
tokens.
It's
A lot
like
of voting
just
power.
Bruce Wayne, not the Batman part. Just Bruce Wayne. Like he's got the power in the company. It's not a company,
Yeah.
but he's got the power.
I think there's a
Maybe
company.
Wayne
There's
Industries.
a DAO. There's a DAO.
It's a
And I
DAO
think
company.
he owns a company that has what is it? ENS Labs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dumpany. Now that's a good nickname for a DAO. Typically, they're dumping on all their users.
I don't hate
That's
that.
a good one.
Oh, that's funny. That was
It's
good.
a dumpany.com. We're on a hot streak, Corey.
No, it's got to be .io because it's got to be fresh and new. Maybe XYZ.
Is dumpany.io available? Because that's one we want to buy.
Are you going to keep collecting names every episode?
Dude, somebody tried to buy one of my domains. I actually have to do that later tonight.
What?
Oh,
you
for a lot or
squatting?
little?
Huh?
Are you squatting? What's going on?
No, I just happened to buy it was for my fitness app, like an older version of the fitness app, and I bought a domain for it and somebody wants it. So I might sell it depending on the price.
How much do they want it for?
I don't know. I haven't messaged them back yet. They just said they want to buy it.
Oh. Let's see if dumping
I've been
the
trying
.io is available.
Dumpany.
I believe that should exist.
Only $35.
145.
No, just 35.
It would be interesting to see human behavior if you could build that company as this company will rug you. This is going to, you are going to get dumped on.
in the ICO craze. That happened
Yeah,
multiple
Oh, there was
times.
a company that
Like,
said,
oh no,
like,
this is not a real ICO. We are going to take all the money, and they still made like $1 million.
Jesus, humans are the funniest. We have to be the funniest because animals aren't really laughing at each other's jokes. I've seen lots of animals interact with each other.
Dumpany.xyz is only $1 a year.
Dumpany.xyz.
Dumpany.tech, $10 a year.
So basically, what the ENS drama is that. So for you that don't know what a DAO is, it is a distributed autonomous organization, and it is probably none of those things, realistically, statistically, but it is designed to run most normally a treasury. And if you don't know what a treasury is, you're probably too young to be listening to this show. The treasury is a pile of money that a company has, usually has a dedicated purpose or purposes. And they build this pile of money to do those things. Well, I don't know what ENS's treasury is designed for, but I'm pretty sure the vote was going to affect it in some way. So this Nick Johnson guy came in, and everybody was like, "Yeah, this is going one way." But since he has all
the creator of ENS,
so this creator of ENS guy named Nick Johnson, he
just retells the story, adds extra information.
so he basically was like, "Hey, you guys aren't voting the way I want you to vote, and I'm going to show you who the daddy is in this room. I'm going to show you who the GIMP is and who the non-GIMP is." And he voted, and now everybody else got gimped out, and now he is the non-GIMP.
What are you asking for, Corey?
I'm looking up to see actually if this is what happened. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
You saw the vote.
He cast approximately 3.26 million ENS tokens against the on-chain proproposal to renew the DAO's existing Security Council. Effectively,
so the Security Council. You know how we have
50% of acting voting supply.
So the Security Council was supposed to be the counterweight to Nick Johnson and ENS Labs, and so he just overruled it. So he just popped that illusion.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Crypto is speed running humanity, dude. It's finding out some hard lessons really fast. They were like, "Oh, this is cool. We've got this committee of people designed to counterbalance him." Nope.
It's like Trump in the Supreme Court.
He cited unaddressed concerns with the Security Council's current structure as his reason. He believes the existing council doesn't have adequate checks on its authority, and renewing it for 2 more years without reform would lock in those weaknesses. On the same day, the renewal vote was heading towards defeat. Johnson backed an alternative proposal. This new draft calls for an 8-member Security Council with a meaningfully different power dynamic instead of the current setup. The alternative would require a 5/8 supermajority to veto time-locked proposals flagged as malicious. That's a higher bar to clear. Under the proposed rules, 5 out of 8 council members would need to agree before blocking any governance action, making it harder for a small faction within the council to unilaterally shut things down. Nominations for this alternative council opened immediately within the deadline of July 3rd. So now everyone's fighting about that.
Are you playing Brahms' Lullaby?
I thought the song was called Debussy.
Oh, it's Debussy.
You're listening to D.
What?
Oh, man.
Sorry, we're playing this song in respects to ENS and also ETH.
Token-weighted voting means that concentrated holdings translate directly into concentrated power. Johnson's 3.26 million tokens didn't just give him a voice in the conversation, they gave him a veto. Yeah, welcome to fucking token voting. Especially if it's not weighted. By the way, it's like my favorite song.
This is from really Joe Biden himself.
Joe. They're an excellent
block swap.
In theory, idealistically, yes, they're
the
a great
idea of DAOs is great. Our implementation of them pretty much sucks, albeit for like a few interesting scenarios.
Here's the thing about DAOs.
Token weighted vote for Treasury is interesting in a few scenarios. For most real world activities, it's not sufficient.
Here's what I'll say about DAOs. since I've been trying myself to be better at understanding coding and that culture a little bit, just so I know if I build something, I'm not a complete Riri when I ask for help from somebody who's got more experience than me. What I've also experienced in working in probably, I'd say 3 to 4 dozen different industries, consulting in them, is that every industry creates jargon for some of the same things. And I think that people that program in software have developed a lot of jargon over the years.
Yeah, we call
Just
a bunch of shit things that already exist. I mean, like
something
we
very
just sped run all of humanity, so like we just called it a bunch of different things.
yeah, it's like the jargon, like something as simple as like, oh, it means you put that at the top. A software engineer would come up with a word or a phrase for putting something at the top. They'll be like, oh, you got to resequence it at the null spot, and you're like, huh? You're like, why don't you just put it at the top? Like, and so then there's like I'm trying to teach some of my colleagues about these things, and I'm like,
yeah, that there's jargon.
I know, but it's just funny because the different industries create the jargon.
Field, every industry, everything does jargon.
Yeah.
Everything.
There's InSpeak for every single community.
But sometimes the InSpeak is a little Riri. Sometimes the InSpeak is a little Riri. Chunky means something different in the education industry, but it's just a little Riri. And oh my God, it's a big ass spider. Yo, I'm not gonna feel safe sleeping in the hotel room right now. What the fuck? Sorry, audience.
I bet it's not that big. I bet it's not that big.
I don't think I killed it, and it was a dark spider, and the carpet is dark.
Asked to get your room changed.
Oh my God, I want to burn this
rose, man. You're fine. It's not like 3 spiders that can poison you. You're right.
You're probably fine, yeah.
So anyways, jargon, right? So we're talking about jargon, and there's just a lot of jargon in software development. And DAO, I think, was like a fun way of saying corporation, because there are several companies, and by several I mean hundreds.
Co-op. I think co-op was what we should have called it. A digital co-op.
Yeah, but why got digital co-op? Just register as a co-op and then do co-op things, and then there's no issues. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's a crypto.
Some have. They do the Wyoming one. They do the
digital
Colorado one.
Crypto, right?
Yeah. And so co-op. I remember I experienced this autonomy and this decentralization and this organization for the first time. I was doing a job in Mexico, and I was getting mad because the data I was trying to help them visualize at the time could only sequence at like 1:15 in the afternoon. So you had to go 24 hours before you knew how you actually performed, and it sucked. You couldn't get any real-time data. And I was like, dude, what's so magical about 1:15? They're like, oh, that's the time the global servers sync up. And I was like, oh, to keep everybody on the same page around the planet is when the servers update. Oh, okay, I get it. So like there was already decentralized. There was already autonomous every day at 1:15 p.m. And it was very organized. They made billions of dollars, right? So, and they made the money. Not like a lot of crypto companies don't make money. They just swap spit.
I like how you find this weird example and think that like solves the whole problem.
No. It's not a weird example. It's a real example, unlike crypto examples, which are
a resolution of once per day isn't sufficient for so many things.
Okay, but it was sufficient to have billions of dollars in revenue across the globe.
All right. Solve the world problems.
Just saying. It's sufficient enough for some things.
Sure, some things.
That's what I'm saying. The entire world used to stop at the stock market end at 5 o'clock. Right? Like, I'm just saying, like, there are things crypto was trying to reinvent really fast in a dumb way. And I think that happens when you get too many of the same type of thinker in the room. I'm really nervous for that spider, guys. I don't like spiders.
We know, we're watching you.
I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going though.
Just go for a walk with your phone and then swap to your phone. Then you can be on the
Just
moon.
take your shoes and socks off. Just put your feet on the ground.
If I see it on my feet, I'm gonna kill it. But that's what I'm saying. I think when you get too many of the same type of thinker in the room, you get yourself into some echo chambers and micro echo chambers, and I think that is what happened to crypto in this
I
first.
think what happens
20
is kind of
years.
the opposite, right? And so I think that what happens is, and I wrote an article about this called like the paradox of democratizing access. It's when you lower the barrier of entry for people to do things that others used to only be able to do if they're specialized or had some level of expertise. Then you have this massive influx of people who don't understand an industry trying to participate in that industry. And since they don't already understand it, they don't have the insight, the wisdom, they're not experts because they don't have expertise. They think they've innovated something. They come up with this new idea, like, I figured it out. I have this new innovative idea that's changed the way, it revolutionized the market. And it's just some shit that the experts already fucking knew. That's what happened. Ethereum democratized access to finance significantly. And people came in and thought they had these cool ideas. Most ideas were fucking stupid, or they already existed as something else that just called it something different. But it's like, when you do that, like it's always going to happen. People are going to come in with their own fresh ideas, think they've innovated because they don't know any better, and then do it because they have the permission to do so. That's what you're seeing.
Yeah.
And then other people believe them because they may market it well, or they're also stupid and they have some money to throw at it. And when that's democratized too, you end up with this pool of dumb people throwing money into a dumb idea that should already exist, that has already existed, just better. And then because you have this signal of money flooding into something, other people are like, well, other people, there's money in it. It has to be worthwhile. And that happens over and over and over and over again throughout all of crypto. We've watched it happen countless times.
Yes.
And I think that's just what happens when you democratize access to something.
You know, as you were saying all that, I was thinking of you playing a young version of the architect from The Matrix 2, talking to like a young crypto enthusiast right now that thinks they're going to come into crypto and do something totally different, and you just like hit them with that architect. Do you have a gray suit?
16 times. Like it's
This is our 8th moon market. This is our 8th. That would be a hilarious skit. Do you have a gray suit and a black tie?
I think you need a white suit and like a gray beard.
It's a white suit.
It's a white suit.
It's a white suit?
It's a white suit.
I thought it was gray with white.
Bro.
Okay, so it's a white suit. Anyways, we need to set that up. We need a good production team to set that up.
That's fucking gray suit. You're right. Damn it. Wow, you're better at this than me.
Yeah.
It is a gray suit.
That's gray.
With
like
a black
silver.
tie
It's like
and a
silver.
white shirt.
Black tie,
silver
white
is
shirt. It's like silverish gray.
I literally
White
watched
beard,
it last
I
night.
need a gray white beard.
I literally watched it last night. I was just letting you go with it. I was just letting you go with it. But,
It doesn't surprise me. Do you watch it like every day?
I have watched a lot of Matrix content. On the airplane, I listened to 3 hours worth of Matrix lore, which, God, we are speed running into that too, man. I'm
I think I'm gonna watch
genuinely
that tonight.
concerned about
I'm gonna
humanity.
watch tonight. Fall asleep to that shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, sorry, we've gone way far off with this show. So yeah, to wrap this all up, Open Standard USD, new crypto, is dropping in the fall. They're taking, if you want to be a quote unquote partner, you can go to their website. You can sign up for it. What they're really trying to see is what is going to be the business interest here. What's up?
Jesse's naming the color of the fucking suit.
They want to see how many large businesses are interested in becoming partners so they could try and build new public rails on top of a very antiquated financial system using their financial might. You can go to openstandardusd. I don't know or give a damn, and you can sign up for that. We also talked about the ENS drama, which basically wasn't too much drama. The king of the castle stepped in and said, I don't want this estate to be ran that way. And he voted against the privacy group committee, the security committee. Europe, you can't get USDT on exchanges anymore, but you can do it P2P raw. You just got to worry about catching something.
Ooh, baby.
What we didn't talk about,
raw.
Ooh, baby, we like it raw. We listened to a lot of ODB when we were younger, Jesse. Sorry about that. We had an ODB reference
No, you're
last week
good.
as well.
Yeah.
Do you
I
know
don't
the Hey Dirty, baby, I got your money?
That was from
Maybe. Sing it.
the Bullworth soundtrack.
Yep. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry.
I said, hey.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that.
You want to look pretty
I
though
didn't
in my
know.
video. Okay, anyways. Michael Saylor, we didn't talk about him, but long story short, he has paper hands. He has to sell a lot more Bitcoin because of
Kane.
nobody understands what he's doing but him. And I'm pretty sure he's trying to stay out of jail. So he's
I
going
think
to
it's the
sell
same
that
thing there,
Bitcoin.
right? He's got a bunch of money, so people think he's smart, and so like it's just dumb people throwing money at a dumb person with a bunch
Yeah.
of money.
It's the same premise of like pricing your things too expensive. And then a bunch of people start buying it because they think it's better. And then you can just say it's Premier. And then you have a brand forever. Just it works that way. People like that. That's about all I got. I mean, you guys got anything else? You guys yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. Shout out to Zoe Saldana. I watched that new Avatar on the plane, girl. I like it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Even if you were a 10-foot blue alien, you'd be picking me up, putting me down. Play the outro.